Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
A little chilly, a little windy, even a little snowy in spots. Looks like the ingredients for a winter-like weekend ahead.
Plus, a young mother murdered while sitting in her car in her driveway. Today, the two men charged in her death face a judge in a packed courtroom. But first, Detroit's Department of Elections is celebrating today after announcing a state investigation found no wrongdoing and no fraud in the presidential election. Issues of misconduct, or mismatched ballots rather, and recount numbers not matching surfaced, but the department is now cleared. However, as Nick Monticelli reports, changes are still coming.
Good afternoon. The headline that no fraud has been found in the City of Detroit Elections Department is not a huge deal. It's something we learned 2 days ago, but the big news coming out of this is that they are still doing things moving forward to try to prevent any issues in the future. So just so you know, the state launched an investigation a few months ago after there were some pretty startling or interesting numbers coming out of the presidential election. They found that there was some big number differences between the number of ballots and recounts and things like that. But it turned out, according to a state investigation, that most of it was simply human error. But there are, again, things being done moving forward. The first thing is that the City of Detroit, in cooperation with Wayne County and the state of Michigan, they are purchasing all brand new voting machines, about 700 of them. They cost a total of $82 million. However, the city is only paying about $1.6 million of that. The rest of that will be paid by Wayne County, and the majority of it, 80%, will be paid by the state. The other big headline here is that they have decided that instead of training their poll workers maybe once a year, they were going to do it 4 times a year, quarterly, because again, a lot of the issues they saw out of the last election was just human error.
Anytime you're dealing with people to implement anything, you're going to have errors. We hire for this election about 7,000 poll workers.
In all of those new machines, these 700 new machines, those will be ready by the next city election. At the Department of Elections in Detroit, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
Nick, thank you. Developing this afternoon, the Michigan State Secretary of State is reporting a massive outage that will affect people all across the state. The department says that their computer system is down, and that means that they're not going to be able to process transactions online or at any of their offices. We're going to let you know when the system is back up and on the air here and online at clickondetroit.com. The two men charged in the murder of a West Bloomfield mother are in court this afternoon, where a judge will determine if there's enough evidence to send them to trial. Diana Pesserol's body was found in a burning car back in December. Investigators believe that she was sitting in her car listening to music when 18-year-old Deshaun Smith left his friend's house and killed her. 19-year-old Jalen Stringer is accused of helping Smith cover up the crime. In court, the medical examiner who performed Pesserol's autopsy says that her body was charred and found in the trunk of her car.
There were 3rd and 4th degree burns. There were heat-related bone fractures. There's skin splittings in the body. Some body organs are exposed.
The medical examiner added that Pesserol had been shot in the stomach as well. Police believe that Smith shot the woman before burning her body. Our Coco McAvoy is in the courtroom right now for that hearing, and we're going to have a live report from her coming up on Local 4 News at 6 o'clock. Well, turning our attention to the forecast right now as you're getting ready for your weekend. A chilly and windy start to your Friday. Brandon, are we going to warm up at all?
Not really, no. In fact, probably going down a few degrees as we head over the next week or so, but we'll hang steady in the low 30s through most of the weekend. Morning lows will be a different story, and we'll probably have wind chills in the teens if you're heading out and about early Saturday. But right now, here we go, 30 in Pontiac, 30 in Ann Arbor, 32 at Metro Airport is our official number, 31 Monroe, Mount Clemens up to Port Huron, both at 32. Wind chills make it feel more like the 20s out there, and some splotchy snow showers coming at us from Lake Michigan, from western lower. And when you see some of these darker blues between Lansing and Jackson, a little bit heavier snow through parts of Livingston County. Not necessarily real dangerous snow squalls, but dangerous enough. Lays down a quick coating, visibility slightly reduced. And again, the last few weeks, we've been winterless, so sometimes sometimes we take it for granted, don't really respect Mother Nature much. So if you're driving into something like that, just know you got to slow it down and do your best. Temperatures hanging in those low 30s today, still breezy with snow showers coming and going the rest of the day. And the rest of the weekend, Evrod, we could be shoveling at some point. I'll share that coming up.
Alrighty, Brandon, we'll be checking back in with you in just a little bit. Detroit police need your help now, finding two men who robbed a GameStop store and shot an employee. This was back on Christmas Eve. The shooting happened around 7:30 at the GameStop right there at 8 Mile and Gratiot. That's where police say these two suspects, armed suspects, shot one of the workers before running into the store and stealing multiple PS4s. The reward for information leading to their arrest is currently at $11,000. If you have any information about the people there on your screen, please give Detroit Police a call. And now to Sterling Heights, where police are investigating after a 38-year-old man is hit and killed on Mound Road. This happened around 3 in the morning on the northbound side of Mound Road, right near Metro Parkway. Police had the northbound lanes closed for several hours investigating that road reopening at 7. Investigators say that the man was not in a crosswalk and might have been drinking at the time of the crash. President Trump is hosting his first foreign leader at the White House today. That would be United Kingdom Prime Minister Theresa May, who's in Washington this morning, or this afternoon, I should say, to meet with President Trump. The two leaders are expected to discuss the UK's relationship with the U.S., as well as America's military tactics overseas. Now, after their meeting, a joint news conference will be held that's scheduled for 1 o'clock. You can watch it right here on Local 4. And in the meantime, Vice President Mike Pence is going to be speaking at the March for Life event in D.C. This is a live picture of that event. With his speech, Pence will become the first vice president to ever speak at a March for Life event for anti-abortion advocates. You can see a number of people there. This rally is happening at the National Mall, and it's going to end at the U.S. Supreme Court building, where tens of thousands are in attendance. Here at home now, Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller will hold a news conference this afternoon on the ongoing efforts to repair the Fraser sinkhole. This comes a day after residents in 11 communities near Fraser were asked to restrict their water usage, as shifting sediment has reduced the amount of sewage that can flow through the sewer line damaged by the sinkhole. That news conference is going to be coming up at 1 o'clock, and it's going to be live streamed on our website. You can go to clickondetroit.com to watch that. So tickets for Kid Rock's first 4 shows to open up at Little Caesars Arena went on sale today, and all 4 shows are nearly sold out. Last week, Olympia Entertainment announced Kid Rock as the kickoff artist for Little Caesars Arena. With 4 shows on September 12th, 13th, 15th, and 16th, those tickets went on sale just about 2 hours ago at 10 a.m. Prices ranging anywhere from $20 to $75. 2 of the 4 concerts are sold out through Ticketmaster, and only single seats are available for the other 2 shows. And then we are just now learning that due to high demand, 2 more shows have been added. Those are going to be scheduled for September 19th and 20th. And get ready, those tickets are going to be going on sale on February 2nd. So you still have time, and you can definitely buy those as soon as they go on sale. Tomorrow night, Ford Field is going to be filled with a lot of noise and some pretty monstrous trucks for Monster Jam. Doors for this event open at 5:30 with the show starting at 7. Tickets are just $15. Still ahead here on Local 4 News at noon, a high school principal under fire. We'll tell you what he admits to saying about his school's cheerleaders that has parents calling for him to resign. And a fire erupts inside of a 27-story hotel in the middle of the night down in Florida. Find out why guests are now demanding answers. But first, the warning being sent to families in a California community when a bank robber disappears after a high-speed chase with shots fired. The search is on in California now for a man who robbed a Bank of America Thursday morning. He sped away from the scene and was being followed by officers when he crashed in this wooded area. An officer fired shots at the man, but he somehow managed to escape into those woods. And at this time, nearby families are being told to stay in their homes, and local schools are on lockdown as the search for that suspect continues. And now to some frightening moments for guests at this 27-story hotel in Tampa, Florida, after the roof of the building goes up in flames. Firefighters say that debris from roof work done earlier in the day ignited, and that's what sparked the fire. Hotel staff tried to use fire extinguishers to put that fire out, but unfortunately they weren't able to get it under control. Guests were led right out of the building, but some are concerned because they say that they never heard that fire alarm go off.
No fire alarm when we went down the elevator. There was no fire alarm, nothing. And then we came out, and still we heard no fire alarm. And there's still people in the hotel.
These flames were, in my estimate, you know, it's a 25-story building. They were probably 15 feet, 14, 15 feet high.
And some pretty scary stuff there for those hotel guests. Fire crews say that they were able to put the fire out pretty quickly, and thankfully no one was hurt in this incident. A high school principal in Maryland now is under fire this afternoon after saying the school's cheerleading squad was, quote, too ghetto. Now, after seeing his school's cheerleading performance, and there you can see it for yourself, they were cheerleading and the team was playing against one of its rivals just last week. This principal, Art Williams, told the squad's dance coach the girls' dancing was a little too ghetto and that they needed to, quote, tone it down. Now parents are calling for Williams to be fired, and the cheerleading squad isn't performing in protest. Williams has since apologized for his comments but says that he doesn't plan on stepping down. Still ahead here at noon, we're going to preview this weekend's box office, which includes a now controversial but family film. Brandon?
Be a good weekend to hit the cinemas. We're going to be cold, windy, snowy. We're going to shovel some snow together next.
It's not easy putting one of these through there, but Detroit Mercy's Terry Durod was one of the best.
Took a lot of jump shots, 1,000 jump shots a day. When I started playing, my jumper just was falling and everybody just started loving it. 1,690
points, a trip to the Sweet 16, an NBA career, and a ring. I think that's worthy of a jersey retirement.
When you were a kid, who would ever dream this?
Dick Vitale called him one of the purest shooters he's ever seen, and now Detroit Mercy will honor him. Oh, and he'll give me a few tips, too.
Whether you need
perfect for Valentine.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Got meteorologist Brandon Brew here with me as we're gearing up for the weekend and all the events that are happening.
It is, nothing terrible coming our way. Okay. You've been spoiled, and you know it. And some of you, like me, are fans of winter and welcome it back.
Excuse me?
Well, I know you're not one of them. I was talking to the other people out there. 32 degrees outside. West-southwest winds at 13. You see the clouds blanketing our beautiful Detroit skyline. Those winds sort of creating all of the issues for wind chills. Feels like 23 degrees, and we'll be in the upper teens to low 20s with wind chills the rest of the day and tomorrow. And those winds are also ripping moisture off of Lake Michigan. Remember what a mild winter this has been, so the lakes are not frozen over. You get this cold air coming out of Canada that's coming over these warmer Great Lakes, and we're going to keep seeing the lake effect snow machine going here over the next couple of days, and certainly capable of producing a quick coating for you, especially places like Howell, seeing some snow now, Mount Brighton. Good news for our local ski hills, and temperatures are going to be good for making snow as well. Light snow showers elsewhere, where we see some of these darker blues coming into Lansing, Jackson. Those are areas that the snow is a little bit heavier, and as you could imagine, driving west, Grand Rapids heading towards Chicago, maybe heading up to Traverse City, Cadillac, going to run into a little bit more of that heavier snow closer to Lake Michigan. Low 30s. Feeling like low 20s the rest of the day with these snow showers, and we'll probably continue to see flakes flying through the evening hours and at times overnight. Not expecting it just a non-stop pouring of these snow showers, but they will be continuing to come at us today and tomorrow. And then the models are split on Sunday afternoon, but we'll show you at least one scenario. Travel-wise, again, with these lake effect snows, it's been a few weeks, so just worth reminding you, trouble areas around Grand Rapids here. Also, by chance, you're heading down through Cleveland, I-80, northern Ohio, seeing some of the heaviest snow bands, lake effect snow showers, with the winds coming over Lake Erie, so just watch out for that. Big picture doesn't show much of anything really going on other than what's happening here in the Great Lakes, and our computer models don't do a great job picking up on lake effect snow, but you see through tomorrow afternoon starting to pick up a little bit more. Certainly expect a few areas to get a coating through the afternoon hours tomorrow, and then on Sunday we wake up with a little coating, but Sunday afternoon at least one of our models is showing 1 to 3 inches of snow, more than just lake effect snows here. This is a little disturbance coming through in the afternoon hours, capable of a couple of inches here. May be able to sweep it off, but maybe shoveling a little bit Sunday night. Monday, what is that? The sun. Haven't seen that in a while, but it'll be with us, albeit cold on Monday, and another little light snowmaker on Tuesday. Evrod?
We are looking forward to Monday. Brandon, thank you. Let's head to the box office now, where the film A Dog's Purpose has drawn some criticism this past week after leaked video shows one of the dogs in the movie being forced into rushing water. But actors and producers have really defended their treatment of the animals during filming, saying that the dog trained for months on that swimming scene that you saw and that it jumped into the water on its own just a minute later. So whatever you think of the film, of the online clip that you've seen, the feature film comes to theaters with a lot of other movies this weekend.
And why does food taste so much better in the trash?
It's a dog meat dog world in A Dog's Purpose. This family film is told through the eyes and voice of Josh Gad. He plays a pooch reincarnated through different bodies and owners. But when he meets up with a familiar face after living out several different lives, he tries to teach his old owner some new tricks. A Dog's Purpose is rated PG. Milla Jovovich takes one last ride in Resident Evil, the final chapter. This capstone is the 6th in the video game movie series, and zombie crusher Alice must return to the hive where it all began to make one last stand against the Umbrella Corporation. Resident Evil, the final chapter, is rated R.
We gotta go, Mike. We gotta go, Mike.
We gotta go, Mike. Matthew McConaughey is a one-man gold rush in gold. This one is based on the true story of a modern prosecutor searching for a jackpot in the jungles of Indonesia. His hunch eventually pays off, but the gold digger soon discovers that holding on to his loot will be even more difficult than discovering it was. Gold is rated R.
Well, it was nearly 5-hour, 5-set thriller. And unless you woke up at 3:30 this morning, you probably missed it. In the end, former world #1 Rafael Nadal beat Grigor Dimitrov and made it to the Australian Open final. He's going to now play longtime rival Roger Federer for the championship this weekend. In the women's final, it'll be Serena Williams taking on her sister Venus for the title. I think we know they're either a Williams sister is going to be winning that one, obviously. The NFL Pro Bowl shaking things up a bit. Next at noon, see how the unique event combined football and drones. We're back in a minute. All right, so finally here at noon, the NFL shaking things up at the Pro Bowl in Orlando. This year, the league added a skills competition involving drones. Did you see this?
Delivering pizzas with oh, no.
No.
Actually, there's a competition called the Drone Drop, involving a drone flying up in the air, dropping a ball from as high as 125 feet. How do you catch that?
Just like that. Well, the final pitted Jarvis Landry from the Dolphins against the Giants' Odell Beckham. And in the end, it was Odell Beckham.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That is crazy.
He won the competition with that pretty awesome over-the-head catch there. You would think that it wouldn't be that difficult, right?
I don't know.
I mean, they're just dropping it straight down.
If it were a round ball, it wouldn't move in the wind so much, but I think it would, kind of move back and forth on you.
Okay. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Tonight,